How to research business schools. I'm Melody, one of the co-founders of Vantage Point MBA Admissions Consulting. So the great news is that there's no wrong way to do your research. However, with a bit of planning and thought up front, you can make it as efficient as possible. We always recommend that applicants visit the schools they're applying to, if at all possible. Of course, geography, budget, and time come into play here, but trust me, you'll be glad you made the effort. These visits, particularly if they come with a class visit and opportunities to interact with current students, can be huge eye-openers in terms of the applicant's fit or lack thereof with a particular program. A lot of information on the school's curriculum, programs, professors, etc. can be gleaned from the respective websites, but one thing that's tougher to assess is the softer element of culture. And that's something that's best experienced in person. How do students interact with each other? Does everyone seem friendly and collaborative, or a bit more competitive and cutthroat? How many students seem to just be hanging out on campus even when they don't have to? If you can't make it to your school to visit, or even if you can, attending the info sessions that your schools host near you is another great way to learn firsthand about the programs and meet local alums. There's always time for Q&A at the end, so make sure you bring your thoughtful questions. Some schools also host online info sessions, so one of those may be a better option for you. Dates and locations of these events are typically posted on the school's admissions website, so check back often for updates. No matter what, speaking with current students and alums from your target schools is invaluable in truly getting to know the schools and understanding what it's really like to be a student there. You can get the inside scoop on the classes and clubs that interest you and learn what the recruiting process is really like. You can hear directly from a student whether or not that school is really a commuter school or any other stereotype you may have heard. Just be careful in how you word those questions because most people are very proud of the schools they attend or graduated from. We hope you'll find plenty of helping hands in your MBA application journey, but before you go into any in-person interaction related to the business school research process, be sure to do your own reading in advance. This is where online resources like the school's websites, as I mentioned earlier, come into play, as well as third-party school guides like GMAT Club's social media and rankings publications. Lastly, as a reminder, don't think of the school research process as something you're doing for the AdCom so you can tell them what they want to hear. They already know everything about their schools. Think of it as something you're doing for you, so that you can be armed with all the information you need in order to make the best possible decision for your MBA education. Best of luck!